People need to become more involved in this issue before it becomes something society may regret in the future. You can help out this cause in many different ways. One way is to speak out. Your voice is all you have, and you can voice your opinion to spread the word to get more people involved in this cause, to fight the cause. If you live in a state that is against capital punishment, you can sign petitions to get your local political officials to help change those laws. And even if you live in a state that's pro capital punishment, you can still sign petitions to get your local politicians to send more inmates to death row and to sentence more inmates that are actually on death row. You can help put these unethical, corrupt people away in actual truth for good. Just imagine if somebody murdered somebody you know and love. All the pain and hatred you would have towards the person who had committed the crime because they just simply have no respect for human life. Do you think you would be able to see that person sit in jail and possibly wait for the time to walk again free in society, even after having done that? Where's the justice in that? It is a joke when people feel bad for inmates being executed. When the person lives, the inmate lives with a completely different mindset than most people in society. And what would happen if a person were to make parole and get released, just like the first story I had started off with? They've gotten out after killing someone you know, and then they went out and murdered somebody else. Who would you feel bad for after that? If the person lives with the mentality that human life has no value, and that person has no respect for human life, they do not deserve to have the gift of life. The death penalty is to be taken serious and needs to start being used more effectively to answer to society's rejects who deserve it. If you step up now, you may save a life later. Get involved to help society make society a safer place in the future. Pro capital punishment. Thank you. So any questions?
I have two.
Okay, so?
Does Pennsylvania have capital punishment?
Yes, they do.
When was the last time it was used here?
It was used July 1996, I believe. Yes.
How about in the United States? When was the last time someone was executed?
It was actually recently, in the past month, for the DC snipers. He was just executed. I don't know the exact date, but it was in the past month or so.
How do you feel about a potential case of people being innocent and put on death row?
Well, I understand the argument of that. I can see both sides, but now that the technology in the United States with all the DNA and forensics they have, I feel safe that they can make a fine judgment. But for mass numbers, I don't want to say that it's okay to sacrifice one, but hopefully in the future we can get through it and rely on our forensics with the technology we have. Thank you.